Hello, sir. I would have expected this hamlet to be deserted.
It is. We're the only ones left. Of all human hardship, the plague has the scariest face.
The plague? I thought you would have run away from Hades.
Hades? It means hell, doesn't it? Then I guess you're right. It's just what happened.
Whatever, but why did you stay when all decided to go?
Because of our home. You see, we got married less than a week ago, and this house represents everything we own and all our hopes. If we abandon it to mad dogs and thieves, we'll become nothing more than gypsies.
I can tell you that Hades has gone. You can go back to your house quietly.
I can't figure out how you should know such a thing. But were you even telling the truth? We still can go inside. The house is haunted.
I don't mean to offend you, my friend, but I don't believe in those superstitious old wives' tales.
Oh, no offense at all, sir. But I would be most grateful if you could go into that house and tell the superstitious old wives' tales to quit annoying us.
And I will too, right away. I know we are in a hurry, but I will try to help them.
Helping never is a waste of time. You're getting wiser.
Don't you think it's strange that I'd meet Isabeau again in such a place?
You have to accept that certain people are bound to join. You may call it fate, chance, or God's will. You may also decide not to ask yourself the question in this way, and just look into your heart for what that meeting really means to you.
Shouldn't we do something for William's body?
Yes, of course. I will have to arrange for his body to be delivered in safe hands. You can't afford to wait for me, though. I will meet you later on the road.
I have to do something for these poor fellows.
My noble-hearted friend, this sounds quite like you.
I didn't know the man who died. He was no more than a name to me, but a name is already too much. Enough to miss someone. I have been missing you.
Simon, you were a boy when I met you, and now you talk like a man. It must have been painful to grow old in so short a time.
Sometimes this man is like a father to me, and sometimes he's a complete mystery.
I'm not surprised. Your friends are no less strange than your enemies.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Why? Is there still something you don't believe in?
What do you think about that haunted house?
Wandering spirits have to be reconciled with their past life before they can accept their death.
Whose ghost is this supposed to be?
That of a witch who was burned in the village.
Is a filthy man entering my house? Have you brought your usual load of hate and suffering, you filthy man? Beware. My turn to suffer has passed. Now is my turn to hate. Flames! Fire! Bonfire! Filthy men will gaze no more. It's art to gaze at ashes.
was only guilty of love. Filthy men were guilty of giving pain, much pain. My blood on their hands, not only on their hands. Women are worse. They knew the truth. It is how the virgin becomes a whore. All it takes is men's lust and woman's her pride. The priest, with eyes like a devil's, he do like my soft skin, but the church say no. What priest can't have, priest may burn. What remains of a woman once her ashes have been scattered by the wind? Revenge!
Lady, I understand that you have suffered, but revenge is a bitter fare that will end up poisoning your soul.
Who are you to lecture me? You know nothing of pain. Revenge has the sweetest taste of all. You are naive or foolish, maybe both.
These young people don't look like criminals to me. Were they the ones who hurt you?
They're paying for their parents' sins. Someone has to pay. It's written.
Where is it written? By whose hand?
It's written in the language of the elements. Only few people can read and understand it. Look at the table. Time claws its furrow. This is the past. This is the present. And this is beyond. From earth the flesh is bred, pure or rotten. The rotten punish the pure with fire, the fire of the hatred. But air blows its anger, the breath of revenge which communicates the fire of pain through the air of the rotten. It's the balance, you see? Justice. Do you understand?
Water has the power to extinguish fire.
Too late, you fool. How can you hope to fight an already inflicted pain? You cannot change the past.
Water can turn down that fire. All you have is to wish it. Forgive.
Why should I do that, wise men? Give me one good reason and I'll do as you say.
This is your only chance to be free someday from these walls and from this life. I'm not asking you to do it for them. I'm asking you to do it for yourself.
What is there for me in heaven? Is someone waiting there? They must know I have been good.
They know you and they love you. Farewell. I don't wish you luck, for you won't need anywhere you are going.
Farewell, then. Tell them they can live in that house. I won't bother them anymore.
Tell me the story of that so-called witch.
I told you she...
I'll give you one chance to tell me the truth, or I'll walk away right now.
She was a young girl of the Casas family, very pretty. Once during one of those festivals where men from other villages usually come to visit us, they...
I see.
When the women heard about it, first they turned against their husbands to find out who was guilty.
And all of them were, right?
Nearly, so they claimed that she had cast a spell on them. They asked for a priest to come and judge her. He was a lunatic, but they wanted their scapegoat.
What a shame.
I know. I wasn't there. I swear I wasn't. Not that I would have been able to change anything, but I wasn't among them. I was studying in Pamplona to become a clerk.
The sins of the fathers. That sounds familiar. Must a civilization be built upon bonfires?
I'm sure you can answer that question for yourself.
I could lift up the trapdoor using the bell and get downstairs. But then I'll have to be quick before it closes again.
You're no different from the others. You believe that things can hold treasures and secrets. Only people can hold treasures and secrets.
I will not disappoint those who have put their faith in me.
You mean those who have put their greed on you?
As I didn't see these rivers of blood flowing like the tears of a wounded hell, Petrus. And I was one of them. I was hell.